Hello everyone, welcome to Triaright. This is Back 365. Myself Sujit. In this session, we are going to build a booking application app for a movie. Okay, means if I'm trying to take two or three movie, or also we are trying to take platform two or three, how the backend logic will going to happen in the movie we are trying to see now. Okay, so we are taking example that we are trying to take two movie. Okay, the first movie will be war 2 and second one called our coolie. Okay, so we are also taking two platform to book our movie, one called our book my show and another called our paytm. So here we are trying to use the concept called our singleton class, because whenever I'm trying to book 100 ticket for war 2 from Paytm, it needs to reflect in my book my show also. Okay, so how it going to happen, each and everything we're trying to see, but in the back end we're trying to write the logic, because in the front end you can use your HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so how to do that we're trying to see now. So we know that here we're trying to use the singleton class. Singleton class says that in its lifetime it's only run, or we can say that it's create object one time. Okay, so directly come to our VS code, we're trying to build this one. Okay, so first we are trying to create a singleton class, guys, right? Without creating this singleton class we cannot inherit, or we can say that we cannot use the decorator. Okay, so first our requirement will be I want to create a singleton class. So how to create a singleton class? First I need to create a outer function name. So here my outer function name called our singleton. Okay, so here it will take one mandatory argument that is called args. Okay, after this we are trying to take the same, we are called that a empty list. After one time it's try to run, for the second time it needs to stop that. Okay, means after creating of one object we cannot create that particular object for one object. Okay, so now also we are trying to take the same thing. So here I'm trying to take a empty list. After taking the empty list I need to create a inner function. Okay, so here we are trying to build the same logic. So I need to check if the length of L double equal to 0, only then only I just try to create an object. How to create an object? By calling this args, because whenever I'm trying to use this decorator in any class or any function, at that time that class or function need to store the address in this args. After this, now here I need to add that. Okay, still now we have not 100% write the code. Okay, because in the previously we are just try to add, but here we are try to return also, we are try to see. Okay, as of now in the previously we are try to see that much. Okay, that's why here I'm trying to return, but we are try to write one more statement here, we are try to see in few couples of minutes. Okay, so here I'm trying to return this inner. Okay, after I am returning this inner, okay, now I just need to use in any class or any function. Okay, so now my requirement will be I want to create for class for our movie. Okay, so the movie name our war2 and coolie. Okay, so the paytm and the book my show will be treated like a function only. Okay, because every time we're just try to use this platform to access the value or the property from this class. Okay, so now we are trying to create this class here. Okay, so if we try to use this singleton class, how to use all this property by the help of this decorator that is called singleton class. Okay, now here I'm trying to create class called our var2. Okay, so var2. After that, if I try to pass here parenthesis, it's okay. If I'm not passing also parenthesis, or okay. Okay, so in the movie all there are some limitation of, we can say that the limitation of seats. So now we are trying to specify the ticket. Okay, or we can say that the max ticket. Okay, so how to initialize? So because every time the movie will be not same, so this is called our uncommon property. So how to create uncommon property? By specifying the constructor. So double underscore init double underscore. So here I need to specify self dot max ticket. Okay, that I need to specify 100. Okay, for var2 I need to specify 100. Okay, now I need to create a function that whenever somebody will be come to my var2, okay, somebody was var2, here I need to show a option that you can book. Okay, so here I'm trying to create a function. So this function we can say that the object method, because for the every object this method will be changed, or we can say that we can access or modify also. That's why here I'm trying to take as the function name called booking, and this booking will take one mandatory argument that is called self. So first I need to specify how many ticket will be available. We are initialize here, but every time when somebody visit your Paytm or book my, so here it needs to display that thing. Okay, so now I just need to print that particular things. Okay, so here I need to print in place of our f string. So here I need to write the available ticket is I need to use the self dot max ticket. Why I'm directly not using the ticket count equal to 100? Because after somebody will be booked this work to by the help of Paytm, it needs to reflect in our book my show also. That's why here I'm trying to use this self, because we can create a number of object. Okay, that's why after getting this the max ticket, now I need to take a user input that how many ticket do you want. Okay, so here I need to write the request ticket. Okay, tic. So here I need to take from user input. So how to take user input? The input function, here I need to write enter the ticket. Okay, so here I need to write enter the ticket count, or we can say that ticket count. Okay, so after getting the ticket count, okay, now I need to check that the available ticket. Okay, so the max ticket that available for war 2 and the required ticket that customer needs, it needs to satisfy. Okay, if the movie strength will be 100 and you want to book 200, so here I need to specify that ticket is not available. So here we are trying to give a if else condition, that if the required ticket, okay, so here I need to write the required ticket must be less than equal to self dot the max ticket that available. Okay, whenever this condition becoming satisfied, so here I need to write that in the f string. Okay, so in the f string I need to write ticket is booked. Okay, ticket is booked successfully. Okay, now after booking I need to update that from your max ticket I need to deduct that. Okay, if I'm not updating, it will be not reflect somebody else when they will be come to visit and try to book the war 2 movie. Okay, so to overcome with this logic I need to use the self dot max ticket less than equal to, okay, the ticket I'm trying to request. Okay, so the request ticket. Okay, so if this condition becoming false, means the required ticket will be greater than to our max ticket. So at that time I need to print that your available ticket is not available. Okay, so the available ticket is not possible. Okay, so here I need to write ticket is not available. Okay, so this is done for our war 2. Now I try to build the same thing for our pulley. Okay, so here I need to use the same decorator that is called singleton. Now here I'm trying to create for our pulley. So here I need to use the same thing. First I need to specify how many tickets that are available. So here I need to specify self dot max ticket. Okay, max ticket equal to 200. So after that, every time whenever someone try to visit any movie, they need to booking. So here I need to create this method. Okay, or we can say that functionality. Okay, so here I'm just trying to write the booking, and here it will be taking one mandatory argument that is called self. Okay, so first I need to display that available ticket. Okay, so how many tickets that available, first I need to print. After I need to print, now I need to request the ticket, or we can say that the required ticket from the user. So here I need to write int input, enter the ticket. Okay, enter the required ticket. Okay, so enter the required ticket. So here I need to write enter the enter the required ticket. Okay, after getting the required ticket from the user, now I need to check that. So the required ticket, okay, must be less than equal to the ticket that available. Okay, so the max ticket, if this condition becoming true, I need to print this one. Also I need to deduct this one. Okay, so the same thing, that's why I'm just trying to copy. And whenever this condition becoming false means the required ticket that user want and the available ticket will be not satisfied. So at that time I need to write that the ticket is not available. Okay, so here I need to write not available. So here I need to write not available. Okay, so we are done with our class work one book the coolie. Okay, so now we are trying to calling for through the platform called our Book My Show or the Paytm. Okay, so in the Book My Show there will be no one movie are there will be n numbers of movie. Okay, suppose we are trying to take only two option, war 2 and coolie. So first I need to display in the Book My Show platform that the available movies are 1, 2, 3. How many options are there? Okay, so in this case we have two options. So now we are trying to use the same thing. Okay, so every time we are trying to use this one, so here we are trying to use the function concept. Okay, so here I'm trying to use the Book My Show. Okay, so here I'm trying to create a function. Okay, we are not creating any method. Okay, whenever we are trying to create a function inside the class, that at that time this function will be treated like a method. But if I try to create a function outside of a class, now it will be purely based upon our function only. Okay, so here it will be not taking any mandatory argument. So first I need to display the available movie. Okay, so here I need to write the available movie. Okay, so here I need to write available movie. So here available movie. So here I need to write available movies. Okay, so in the first one, okay, I need to display also. So in the first one I need to write var 2. Okay, and the second one I need to write the pulley. Okay, so after displaying I need to get a option that which option did you want, either option 1 or option 2. Okay, in the movie all there might be chances that n number of movie, but in this case I'm just trying to take two movie, that's right. Okay, so here I need to take a option, I need to take from the user input. Okay, because we are trying to use the backend logic, we are manually create everything. Okay, so here I just try to write enter the movie option. Okay, after typing the movie option, now here I need to match that. So if the option, okay, so if the option double equal to 1 means you want to book what to movie through my Book My Show. So first here I need to create that user, and here I need to book for my what to. Okay, what to the class, and after using I need to call this booking. Okay, every time if somebody choosing the option 1, automatically means that person wants to book for the var 2, and here immediately I just want to call this function. Okay, the booking function. That's why here I'm trying to use the object reference. So the object will be created here user, and here I need to call the object reference called booking. After that, if somebody wants to book for the Coolie. So here I need to write the option double equal to 2. So here I need to create for the user, okay, user and the movie to name called our Coolie. Okay, after this, immediately I need to call that particular things. Okay, so booking. So as of now, we are done with our book my show. Okay, so here I need to write elif condition. Okay, so if somebody wants to visit, means they want to see a previous movie that will be not available. So this is called our worst case. Okay, so we need to write the same things also, that movie is not available. Okay, movie is not movie is not available. Okay, so now we are trying to write the same thing for our Paytm also. Okay, so that's why I'm just trying to copy and paste. Here we need to change that Paytm. Okay, so all the things are same, because whenever somebody comes to our Paytm also, that might be chance you need to show your movie. So here also I'm trying to show that. Okay, so now we are trying to run this one to show that. Okay, first I'm just trying to run this one to see any errors available or not. Okay, so as of now, if I'm trying to run this one, it will be not giving any error. Okay, so now I'm just trying to call this function. Okay, without calling this function it is not possible. Okay, so first I need to call book my show, then I need to call this Paytm. Okay, again I just want to call book my show, because we are not sure that how many customer wants to visit that. Okay, still now we have 99% correct in the code. We are trying to see now what is the remaining 1% we are trying to see now. So first it will be taking for my book my show. Okay, if you see here also, first I'm trying to call this book my show. Okay, so here the controller come to this and it will be showing the available movies. Okay, available movie in the option 1 war 2 and in the option 2 coolie. So here I need to write 1. Okay, so guys, just see here it will be showing some error. Just see, non-type object has no attribute booking. Why it will be displaying? I just want to tell you. Okay, till now we have correct, but in the previously we are not returning anything, but here we are trying to return something, means whatever the object needs to return I need to show here. Okay, that's why here I need to return the L of 0, means that particular user. That's why here it will be displaying that the attribute, or we can say that non-type object, because here you are taking the integer object. Okay, that's fine. Now if I'm trying to one more time run this one, now it will be give me the correct output. Okay, so just see, now I just want to choose one option. So available ticket is 100. Now you need to enter the ticket count. Okay, so my requirement will be I want to book 10 tickets. So I just see the ticket book is successfully. Okay, after the successfully completion of Paytm, now I need to book ticket from the Paytm. Okay, we are trying to choose the what to again. Okay, so here I'm trying to choose one. Guys, just see here it will be showing the available tickets is 90, because we have already booked 10 ticket. That's why, means we are trying to check everything will be working perfectly or not. Okay, now if I'm trying to displaying, I need the ticket count as 60. Okay, guys, just see ticket is booked successfully. Okay, now for the coolie it's going to work simply. Okay, now I try to check for the coolie. Okay, so my option will be coolie. Okay, guys, just see here it will be displaying my book my show. Okay, here we are not calling, that's why here it will be not option. I just want to show that. Okay, just a second. Yeah, I just try to use for the coolie option. Okay, so for the var we are done with that. Now we are try to choose for the coolie. Okay, so here I'm trying to choose for the coolie, and here the available will be, why it will be not taking that coolie if else Paytm. Okay, so here I need to available. Yeah, guys, just see now it's working. Okay, so I need to cut this one because we are not calling this one. Okay, if I try to forget the parenthesis, it will be gives you the error. That's why it will be gives me that error. Okay, now if I try to provide, now it will be going to work. Okay, from the starting we are try to see one more time. Okay, so first I need to check for the work too. So here first I need to give a available ticket is 100. Now I need to enter the ticket count. So my requirement will be I want to book 20 ticket. Okay, so guys, just see ticket is booked successfully. Then again it needs to call that function called our Paytm. Okay, so in the Paytm also I need to book the ticket for what to. So but at that time the available tickets is 80. Okay, so now I need to book 60. After that it will be fine work for our work to. Now I try to dealing with our coolie. So here I need to write coolie. So the available ticket is 200. Now I'll be booking 100 ticket. Again, if I'm trying to check for the coolie, so guys, just see the available ticket is 100 because already 100 ticket I am booking. Okay, so this is the real-time example of our singleton class as compared to our booking application for our multiple movie for multiple platform. Okay, if I try to use your book my show Paytm, if you have your district app also you can book. If I try to add more movie also it's fine, but the backend logic will be same. Okay, so that's all about our decorator. In the upcoming session we'll try to dealing with our file handling concept. Okay, so thanks for watching Triaright.